Okay, this is Travis Wayne Goodsell. I'm still watching MSNBC. They didn't ban my last comment about the banning of my earlier video this morning, which, again, was another hard-hitting reality check for Mormons about uh, the tactics of the mafia, gangs. That's what I did a little story note of, is the gangs in my neighborhood right here that I had to deal with, and terrorists, and mafia crime bosses. They all use the same tactic, and I brought that up, and I showed how Nelson is compromised by Russia. There's no way that anything with Russia should be going on. There's not enough members to justify a temple, and so if they're talking temple, Russia is purposely escalating things to force the church to do more and more things in order to qualify, as they call it, for a temple. And the church is going along with the compromising to say, okay, yeah, we'll stop scripture study in church. We won't have members study their Book of Mormon anymore. We'll deny the families from going to the celestial kingdom by taking away the high priesthood. Yeah, this is the only justification, guys. If you don't know how these Gadianton bands work in obtaining compromat on you, you're fooling yourself. So yeah, this explains why Nelson is making all these changes, drastic changes, life-altering changes in the church. People are no longer being visited, stopping home teaching, changing it to ministry, which is, already collapsed. It's not being fully utilized as intended. And so, not that home teaching was any better, but at least under home teaching you can identify who is and who isn't doing their home teaching and who isn't getting visited. Yeah, it's a real mess. And because of this, because YouTube it either has an AI system that is able to hear background noises, that when companies say, hey, if this product of ours is identified in the videos, we want you to alert us and block it. And that's the only thing I can figure, is that YouTube has AI technology, because I did not upload songs. It was background noise. And so, yeah, that's not a copyright violation, guys. I am not selling anything to anybody. I am communicating. That's another issue that is a big problem with social media. And I've talked about that. And so because of this problem, and one of the songs had softened while they investigate, and they say that I can show my video, but I can't make money off of it. I don't make money. I never make money. YouTube never qualifies me to make money. They changed their system around so it's no longer the number of views and you get a check. It's a different system process. You have to have advertisers buy space on your video, and nobody comes to me asking for that. So yeah, I don't make money off of YouTube. This is just communications. And the other company, they're saying, no, not yet. We want time to review it, and they have 30 days. And so who knows how long it's going to take them before they relent. So it's a partial block now rather than a full block. Yeah, this is inexcusable. for YouTube to allow this type of process to occur. And yeah, I suspect a Mormon is working for YouTube because unless they actually have AI technology, but China just came out on 60 Minutes on Sunday saying, oh yeah, we've got the AI technology. We don't have it here in America yet. So unless Google got it from the guy or stole it from him, wow. So who knows? But yeah, yeah. There's no way that my video should have been blocked. And so, yeah, it should be released, but who knows when it will be released. I can't tolerate a site that pulls this kind of stunt. That's why I got out of Facebook. Now, they were giving me too much grief and making things too difficult for me to utilize their site. And then now, in retrospect, I'm hearing all about how they were selling my data to the Russians to try to, you know, I got out before that. But, all right, so, yeah, I'm going to go to my website. I'll redesign it. And, we'll see what we can do on there. I can't upload videos to my blog posts. They only require a 5 gigabyte memory. Well, that sounds too much. It may be 2 gigabyte memory for videos or for audio. So I'll have to upload them and make them available for download rather than making them available to view on my site. So I'll have to make an audio version of each one of my videos, and so people can listen to the audio and then provide a link to the store item for the particular video, I guess. I'll have to figure that out. So, yeah, this isn't not acceptable. You know, I already had problems at the turn of the year with CensoringLink and the scandal that they had. Well, it was back in December, actually. And my systems still aren't fully functional as they were. CensoringLink is throttling my service now. I paid a certain amount to not be throttled, and they're throttling me. So that causes frustrations with me. I don't know if I can go through the process of switching to Xfinity or not. But yeah, I'm not happy at all with CensoringLink doing this to me. So, yeah, welcome to the enslavement of America, guys. So, if I'm not banned fully yet from YouTube, I may do videos to lead you to the article on my website. So we'll have to see. But yeah, this is unacceptable behavior of YouTube. And, they're doing very poor quality customer service because Mormons need to be warned, and as you see on the comments in the blocked YouTube video that I put on, not the one that's blocked, but the one about the block, JM is gone. He thought that he could cheer that the church can get away with criminal behavior and abusive behavior. And that's what you're doing, Mormons. When you put a thumbs down, you are being abusive. You are not defending your church. You are not proving to the world that Jesus Christ is of the Mormons is the God of gods. You're establishing that everybody should stay away from your church and your God. So you guys aren't comprehending that. And you guys are so hardened in your hearts that you just can't see it in yourselves. And that's very disturbing. And so, yeah, I am taking on the biggest challenge of all existence. And that's to take on the most hardened organization and people that there is, to make dents in it. You know, if I can make dents, great. If I can collapse it, great. You know, unfortunately, we didn't have a collapse yesterday. That would have been great timing on the Lord's part. Because the Mountain Meadows Massacre was on 9/11. So, yeah, it would have been significant if it happened yesterday. So, it didn't. So, we still have till the end of February for the collapse of the church. Or a death of a president. Because like I said, lunar eclipses correspond with deaths. And they can go after, even though Hinckley and Monson were before. Because Faust, Faust was after his lunar eclipse. And, I think, so it's possible it still could be after. Even though next week, on the 20th into the 21st, is the lunar eclipse. And so that's the central time. So maybe it'll happen on the night. That's always a possibility too. There have been events that have occurred on the specific date of the sign in the heavens. So I thought I'd check out Larry H. Miller, for example, or I think it was Miller, and when he died, and looked to the heavens and saw the signs in the heavens, and thought, okay, well, this is interesting. I don't recognize anything right away for it. So I learned about the life of Larry H. Miller, and that's when I made the connection. Oh, and so I wrote a book about it and published the book. So that's available on Amazon. It's just a $5 book, no big deal. It's on also on Kindle, I believe, so 99 cents for a Kindle. They won't let me go cheaper than 99 cents on Amazon Kindle. So I had to do it as cheap as possible for you guys. I'm not trying to rip anybody off or get the most wealth that I can, as is the corporate policy these days. So, all right, just keeping up to date with you. Go to my website now, because I'm going to be making changes. YouTube has crossed the line, so there you go. I get more views on my website. I was hoping to boost my views on YouTube, and a couple of videos were doing okay, but I dwarf YouTube on my website, so that's why I'm gonna go back to my website. And yeah, I'll post a link in the description for you guys. I'll try to remember anyway.